Hi, welcome back to Introspection with Jeff. Originally, as I was developing my new format, like Channel 2.0 for this channel, adding chapters, chapter titles, chapter markers, and generally reformatting and making it look better. I was at Wegmans and I thought of something that would be interesting for my first short. And I came home and I found out how shorts really are. They're 60 seconds there's apparently a 60-second limit according to what I found, which is good in some sense because when Twitter came out, I thought I can't do Twitter because I don't think in 40-character thoughts. So this is good in some sense, I guess, because I guess I'll have to reserve shorts for just visuals, just quick visuals. I can't talk that short. Okay, so I'll be uploading this same day, right through the a gap lineup of cars in the next aisle. So I just drove through the gap and parked. I happened to see the nice looking woman about my age, probably blondish, like light blonde, dark hair, something, nice figure, nice clothes, getting out of her car right next to the spot that happened to be a good spot for me to park. So that got me thinking about something. I parked nicely, got out of the car. Meanwhile, she had already gone down towards, she was approaching the Wegmans entrance. And so I thought, this near woman, I mean, other than like environment, nicely dressed and probably walking, and I still see her in the distance, and I talk about, I have to, as a guy, I don't know if other guys, I think this is a common experience amongst other guys, but let me put it out there and see if people agree or disagree. I have to fight off the urge to look and like with my eyes, just, I don't mean gawk, but I mean just smile or something towards a nice looking woman. I have, for whatever reason, in some sense, this channel is therapy for me. I'm sharing it with you as, some sense, a therapist with a listening ear. That's why I'm exploring, sharing my own. It's something very, very, this cautionary instinct that I can't look to, and much less flirting. I guess I can't flirt as a guy. Sorry. I was shaving earlier today, obviously. So, and again, see her going by again, and I flirt and mention about how I pulled up to park my car kind of by accident, a little bit, admittedly, because she looked nice, but it just happened to be a nice open spot. I could start flirting, like mentioning that, and then the third thought I had was she would feel awkward or uncomfortable with me saying that. And the fourth thought is basically I don't have any reason to flirt with her. I wouldn't be seeing her again. We're complete strangers. And then like my fifth thought, or whatever, the next thought I had was, how's anybody going to meet anybody? I remember a line in Back to the Future where Marty McFly in the movie goes back in time and meets his father in high school, and he has to get him to ask his mother out on ask her to the dance. So George, the father, is saying excuses about how he feels awkward and he doesn't want to do it, and then, or he doesn't know what to say to her. That was the thing. He doesn't know what to say to her. And Marty says, gee, it's a wonder I was even born. So I felt like this now. I want to talk basically about some feeling that some instinct, some condition that I go through whenever I'm in a situation like this, whether it's just me or whether it's something imposed, socially imposed on guys in general. Maybe it's certain types of guys, the more thoughtful, the more introspective, maybe, and um, the more the personalities that are more not pleasant, but like respectful towards others. Maybe it affects those people more. This doesn't look good, especially in the dark conditions I have. I just have the one lamp lighting the room and the daylight peeking in through the window over there. Right there. So I just have this thought, and then there's a corollary thought that, boy, that looks much better. There's a corollary thought that other people may, like, especially in school, in high school and middle school, like, I didn't approach women for girls for a couple reasons. One, I didn't think they would talk to me or really think of me in that way. And two, I felt like I would make them feel awkward if I approached them. It's like just awkward situation. How do you start off a topic? I guess partly because I tend to, when I start off converse, I feel like going with this. Sorry if you're grossed out. I feel like I'm grossing them out. I feel like I'm making them feel awkward. It's not the right situation or context. So I've been wanting to say that for decades. The reason why I didn't socialize in some sense in school was because it wasn't really the right context. It would only last for a split second or a few seconds. I would probably be better at it now than I was then. Other people did far worse things. Other people experienced far worse things that they regret now in school. I guess this thing is minor contrast to stuff like the stuff that other people might now regret. So it's a shame. So I'm going to be celebrating my 47th birthday, and again, I've never kissed a girl. I've never gone further than that with a girl. And my mom would tell me, even post college, she would say you're very attractive to the opposite sex. And it's nice. I guess I think so. I mean, long jaw and nice complexion and features. I try, aside from, usually I shave better than this. I could pretend there was a vampire that stuck me and she was in love with me or something, but vampiress or something. But anyway, so for other reasons that I've gotten into a little bit before, I've been cross-dressing, putting more effort into perfecting my cross-dressing look. And I'm eager to actually dress up once I get that wig and so forth. I have some time. I'd like to be able to surprise you all. I've been working on my voice too. I've been talking on the phone with a couple of friends, and when I switch voices, first of all, I start off with the feminine voice, and I switched at one point to my normal voice, and she reacted as though, gee, it's such a change, which means I'm doing well. Somebody said that I sound like an older woman, but my coach said that's perhaps because I'm using breath. It's too breathy, so I'm going to work on holding that back. I'll mention one of my, I don't want to say my inspiration, but because the inspiration to do it was already there, was full force already there. But online, there were two cross-dressers, professional cross-dressers, that really impressed me, and they're like the guidepost. Like I'm steering in this direction. Um, there's one who is a Britney Spears lookalike, and there's another one who goes by the name, or his business is by the name Scarlet Business. And both of them have been competitors on America's Got Talent. Um, they look really good. I mean, like, in my opinion, passable. Um, so when I say cross-dressing, I don't know if people, um, what people think, but when I say cross-dressing, I mean a skill and a talent to be able to play another role. To me, it's like cosplay. You really want to get into the part. It's like acting. That's why I did I did that. I hooked up with a voice coach and did a 1 hour session. Um, and the makeup, I hooked up with somebody else for makeup advice and so forth. I want to hook up with somebody else in terms of a what's called a lookbook, to be able to figure out what my best like clothing style would be. Um, I should also mention Finster. He's another one online. He's not professional, but on YouTube he's built up a rapport for that. It's F1NN5TER. Finster Live. Anyway, so this beautiful woman I see. I mean, not gorgeous, but I mean beautiful, attractive, like my eyes dart. I'm also very visually, guys are in general, but I think I'm especially visually oriented. So, so growing up and so forth, there has been this envy of girls and then women looking beautiful and looking stunning. And it's not that I want to, it's not that I'm questioning my own identity. It's like, I want to play that. I want to be able to do that too. I want to achieve, I want to amaze people with the ability to overcome the challenge of like morphing myself to look like somebody like that. So that explains it. And as I said before, Blanchard came out with two in academic circles. Ray Blanchard came out with two types of cross-dressers. These two have always been known about through time, but he identified one as homosexual and the other as autogynephile. And autogynephile matches closer to what motivates me. I know there was a time, I could go into this further in a video. I guess I'll save that for another video, but I thought, today, seeing her and wanting to flirt with her and lacking a girlfriend, and kind of matched the desire to play out and feel what it's like to be at the other end, like place myself in her shoes and be able to do that. All right, I'll be interested in what you have to say. Feel free to comment in the comment section. Thanks. Bye.